correspondence between what seems to be Lols and someone else named Miaknian Mun.
Yep.
You also found some
I have
books
those notes.
and journals, too.
Oh, I don't remember the journals.
Okay. Let's stop and take a look at those.
There's a collection of journals written by Lols. And, like, as soon as you start opening them, they're talking about what sound like very real and vivid excursions to strange places. They will take some more time to get any meaning out of.
Oh,
But just
I remember
be sure you have them.
About how the Count was researching how to project consciousness into the dreamlands. And he met with a mad poet that offered to show him a secret city if he sacrificed the minds of his followers.
Yes.
Yep.
And Pluto's character has also pieced together... it might be. Pluto's character has also pieced together what seems like an occult ritual. And that is the ritual to project one's mind into the realm of dreams.
Right.
There's
Which might be what we need to do.
Something here.
Uh-oh, Fingrim's a cultist now, we have to kill him.
You find a... Well, I guess Fingrim finds a little metal book plate that is inscribed with words in Draconic.
Do I speak Draconic? I do. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong sheet. I'm like, what? I only speak Common. That doesn't seem right. I do not speak Draconic, though.
I speak Draconic.
I guess Draconic is like this world's version of like. Well, it's not really like Aslanti is like this version's world of like Latin, I guess. But in some ways, Draconic replaces it in certain contexts, I guess.
Yeah,
anyway, I'm gonna do a praise. I'm gonna do a praise on it, but yeah, otherwise I might hand it to like I don't know what this says and hand it to somebody else. But I'll try to praise.
All assists.
You know this book plate is worth a lot of money, and that it is probably not just mundane. You probably think it's magic.
Oh, well, I'll detect magic on it.
Ooh.
Yes, it is detecting as magic.
And I'll attempt to identify the properties of this book plate.
Okay. You identify the plate's properties, and you know that if one were to inscribe their name in the space left between the Draconic words, it activates this book plate. So once you've activated it, all you have to do is glue it to the inside cover of a book, and once per day, the named individual can speak the title of the book to summon it, as if using instant summons.
And it's obviously not inside of a book right now.
Nope, it is available for use.
Okay.
Stream is down.
Uh-oh.
His stream crashed already.
Well, not according to us.
I'm gonna go read the book plate if Ingram will
So-
allow me.
Yeah, I'll hand it. I'll you do it. Yeah, I don't see. It looks like the stream's down to me too.
It's fine. It's always recording.
It's up for me.
It just came back up.
Oh.
Yep, just reloaded.
If you're able to read Draconic, the Draconic simply tells you what to do with the book plate and what will happen.
Oh, cool. Does anybody else have books?
I have a spell book, I guess, but I don't know.
I got whiskey.
I
Yeah,
have a
you can
spellbook
definitely
that
use this on a spellbook.
Yeah.
I have a spellbook that also functions as my primary weapon.
You could also use it on that. It is a book.
Yeah. I feel like what you could do with this is you could put it on there and kind of do it as like a weird like pseudo secluded grimoire effect. Like you use it and just hide your book somewhere and you don't even have it on you, and then when you need it you just summon it back. Like when you need to prepare spells.
Or you could throw your book at somebody and then summon it back once per day.
I think you have to be careful with it though, because I think if somebody else is possessing your book, you can't summon it.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure that that's how that works, but I think it is from like, I don't know.
The
I'm
way
just going off
the
of
spell
memory.
instant summons works is if the
Right.
item is in the possession of another creature, the spell doesn't work. But you know
Yep.
who the possessor is and roughly where they're located.
This is true. So, yeah, you can use it if you want.
You
Yeah.
can go ahead and hold on to it for now, Pluto.
I mean, all right, we might just sell it, honestly. If is it like one of those things like once I put it on a book, is it like stuck on the book, or can I remove it later?
Yes.
It is. Okay, so
You have to
to
glue
think
it to the
about
book.
it. I can't just like rip it off.
But without destroying or damaging the book.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I wouldn't. I was fine. You're just mending it, right? But yeah, I won't put it on my book quite yet. But I don't know. Maybe I'll consider doing it. But for now, we'll just hold on to it.
But yeah, which way do you guys go?
Up.
Yes. Oh.
You're gonna go up? Alright.
Yep.
Then I will move you upstairs. Let's see. Yes, that's all of you. You are now in this room.
Is
Looks
the
like
door
more like a
locked?
hall. Looks like
The
a
door is
hallway.
closed.
I'm gonna give a listen to the
I'm seeing
door
this
since I'm the
right?
one right
Yeah,
next to it.
It's a hallway. Okay. Glad I actually went back here
Okay,
to
go
check
ahead.
that, because yeah, I would have come through that way anyway. There's just one door. All right.
You don't think there's anything unusual about the door or beyond the door?
Okay, well, I will open the door.
Alright. You open the door, and you see a hallway.
Hmm.
This looks familiar.
I think I'm going to head to the end, because it looks like there's a room at the end.
Yes, there is. We came this way before. From that side. I point to the door on the right. Like, this was where we found...
Let's see, in this room, you smell, there's a strong smell of vinegar that hangs in the air of this simple but well-appointed bedroom. And on the bed there, you can see that there is what looks like a decapitated, rotting corpse.
Oh?
In
In
which
the
room?
hall?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were further down. I was talking about this one further down.
Oh, well, the one that Jane was looking
Oh,
into.
where I was. Okay. Huh.
I'm gonna, like, check this door right over here, because that's the one that Sister Maria was in, so...
Sister Maria, you don't notice anything unusual about your door.
Is this one here locked?
If you try it, it doesn't seem like it is.
I'm gonna open that door then.
Okay. You see the bedroom where you rescued Sister Maria, and the nasty entrails head creature is actually still here. But it is in a... This time it looks like it's actually rotting.
I don't know if I want to go in there, but we did not do a proper search of this room last time. We had other priorities.
That's true.
I'm going, like, try to my best to kind of, like, not, like, ignore the smell. Because there's, like, a desk over here, right?
Wilbur's
Yes,
gonna
there is indeed a
wall
desk.
go in
Alright,
and
so yeah, I'm gonna...
haphazardly
Oops, I
find
double-clicked
him.
the perception. But I'm gonna try to look through the, like, look at the desk and see if there's anything there.
I believe it's called an armoire.
Armoire.
Oh, it's an armoire.
An armoire.
Anyway, I'm gonna look through this furniture, I guess. Try to see
Okay,
if there's anything
well,
here.
The armoire is very disorganized, and it looks grimy as well. But it contains an eclectic collection of expensive clothing. You find an ample cloak, a fur coat, a Kadiran-styled frock, a couple of silk turbans, a wide-brimmed hat, and a half-dozen shirts with lace-trimmed collars and sleeves.
I'll
There
take the
also
wide-brimmed
is
hat.
what looks like a worn-out greatcoat hanging from a peg near the door.
Alright, I'm gonna use Detect Magic. Does any of this stuff detect as magical?
You do not detect magic.
Okay. I'll just take the hat.
Okay.
And then,
It's a nice hat.
yeah. We're TF2 now, guys. We're all getting hats.
I don't like hats. It makes my ears covered. I can't hear as well.
Well, that's
Anybody
just not
else doing
American.
anything?
What's America?
That's a good question.
Is this a door actually down here in the bottom of this room? Down here?
Yes.
There's 2 doors.
Yeah.
A closet, maybe?
Alright. I'll check out. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'll check out these doors.
Jane, are you checking out this room you're in?
Do I detect any
Yeah.
traps on either of these doors?
Alright, I'll get to you. Let me get handle Jane.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is great. This is my favorite part of Pathfinder is when we split the party up.
So you see this decapitated corpse stretched out on a bed.
Be still my beating heart.
I'm guessing you look around the room.
Yeah.
Okay. You find on one of the bedside tables there are 4 empty glass files and a notebook.
Okay. I'll skim through the notebook. Anything interesting?
Yes. There is although it might take a little bit longer to read the lengthy parts, there are a series of notes that and it's obvious that this notebook is penned by Count Hazerton Lowles. It's got his name in it, and you've seen his writing before. But you do pick out some notes about Lowell's suspicions about Ulver Zandalis. And he notes that Ulver is the key to discovering something or someplace called Neruzavin. And he goes on to
Anything
note that that Neruzavin holds 3 star stellae similar to those in Thrushmore.
Uh-oh.
No, that's a good thing.
And as you flip towards the back, or to the last entries in the notebook, you find that there are separate entries that all talk about what must be you, Fingrim, Kudu, Cormac, and who you now know as Sister Maria in detail. And Lowles is Lowles is written about administering exact doses of some kind of drug to these people provided by his friend Miaknian Mun.
Well, I'm definitely going to be taking this book.
Okay. Do you do anything else in the room?
I'll check the body and see if there's anything I recognize about it or anything. If it's someone we might know.
You can give me a knowledge religion.
Hey, that's the one I have.
You remember back to your encounter with... Actually, were you here for when you guys rescued Sister Maria?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, never mind then. You are unsure about whether this corpse is familiar or not.
Jane was here.
I know, but it's gonna be really complicated and make less sense to explain it to Derek here. But you do find some things on the body. It's wearing a very nice robe.
And that's it.
Yes, so far.
Okay, well, I'll take the book out and be like, hey, there's a very, very well-dressed dead body in here, and some very interesting information in this book.
What? Who said that? Where you at? You yelled that from the hall or something?
Yeah, Jane's all the way over there.
Yeah.
Or do you guys, Sister Maria, still in the hall? So maybe you're telling Sister Maria.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up and take
Alright,
a
cool.
look at the body.
In that case,
Okay.
I'll continue what I was doing, and I'm gonna look at this door and maybe open it.
Yep.
It
Kudu and
seems safe.
Fingrim, you guys were, looking at the door and stuff in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Kudu's perceptioning, right? I see a 34.
Yes, sir. I'm just trying to do my
You
dishes
don't think
and cook
there's
dinner.
anything... You don't think there's anything unusual about the door?
Okay, I was trying to look at both of them if possible, just to get it out of the way.
Okay.
Do you want a second
Alright.
roll for the other door, or?
Yes.
Okay. Here you go.
You don't think there's anything unusual about this door either, except for the fact that it's locked?
Okay, then I wait behind my dodo, and I'm paranoid, but I know it's got to be done. So I say, open the door.
Alright, I open the door.
Alright, you open the door.
Let it be a closet. Oh, an office.
Just study instead. It's even better.
If we don't all die from something, I'll move up.
Yep, you definitely find a private study. The walls of this room are lined with fine wood panels. The furniture includes a desk sitting under a window opposite the door, a high-backed chair, and a couple of small bookcases packed tight with scrolls, volumes, and notebooks. Fingrim, you know that there is just a bunch of stuff here that you could spend hours looking through. Things that stand out to you are a particular notebook what looks like a map annotated with like locations and other scribblings. And then there's a pile of just equipment and supplies. And you think that all of these things deserve a fair amount of time to pore over?
Alright. That still is another door.
Yes.
Well, for now, I'm gonna leave this here.
Oh, sorry, one more thing. There's a
Oh, okay.
small, trunk sitting near the door in this room.
I'll detect magic on it.
You don't find any magic on the trunk.
Okay. Does it look like it's trapped? Or locked? I'm
With
gonna
a
roll
23?
perception then. No, that was an old perception. Here's my new one. Oh, it's just 23 again. Yeah. So yeah, yes, a 23.
You think this can be locked, but it's currently unlocked.
Okay. I'll try to open it then.
Alright. Inside you see a bunch of books. Like a bunch of books. Which I suppose might seem very mundane given everything else you found in this room.
Sure.
But these books they look special. It seems like
Are
they've
we
been
gonna have
carefully
a
placed
study
here.
day?
Oh, probably.
Oh boy. I'd rather split the party than study. Damn it.
Oh, bother.
There are 2 scrolls
Let's
in
go to
this
the bar
trunk though
again.
with books.
Oh, I guess since we have the chest open, I'll detect magic again and see if maybe the chest was blocking my detect magic.
You do detect magic on some
Oh,
things in the
okay.
chest. One book detects as magic, and the 2 scrolls also detect as magic.
Okay. I'll pick up the book and try to see if I can figure out what the magic properties of this book are. Is
Okay,
it
give us
magic
spellcraft.
magic book words, or does it have like a fucking recalling nameplate on it or something?
22. Alright, cool. You get it. This book is very valuable. This digest-sized book contains a seemingly random collection of words and phrases and strange mnemonic aids. But you know that when you can use this 3 times each day, someone can consult it as if they had the Lore Master class feature.
Which lets you like take 20 on a knowledge check or something? I can't remember how Lore Master works.
It lets you take a whatchamacallit. Because I know it's from Bard.
Yeah, I have it on. I have that ability on Isaiah. I'm pretty sure. I just never use it, but I have it. Lore Master. Yeah, I just have to look up
I'm
Bard.
looking for it. Okay. You can take 10 on any knowledge skill check that you have ranks in. And once per day, you can take 20 on any knowledge check as a standard action.
Does the book let me do that part of it, or does it just give me the access of being able to take 10?
3 times a day, you can consult it as if using the Lore Master class feature.
Okay.
And you gain a +5 competence bonus when you're taking that 10 or 20 on the knowledge check. It's
Okay,
a Book of the Lore Master.
That's a smart book you got there.
That seems pretty useful.
Yep,
Bring
it's
that
worth 15,000
digest.
gold.
It's like a reader's digest for magic or something.
It
All kinds of
is
things.
worth a lot, yeah.
And you have read magic.
Well, this is the sort of thing that is a really useful party item. I'm gonna add to my character sheet for now, but yeah, this is the sort of thing that like it's not really like a combat thing, but this will be really useful.
Right.
Like whoever just happens to have the knowledge to go, like, hey, here you go, use this to take a 20 on it.
Here, this might have your info in it, or at least spark
I'm pretty sure. So let's see.
memory.
It has. I'm pretty sure like if like an individual person using it probably can only use the take 20 once a day still. But the 3 charges are tied to the book. 3 charges a day are tied to the book. But theoretically, you could hand the book around and have 3 different people use it once a day.
Yeah, it's kind of like the taking 20 expends and like fatigues like you mentally.
Right. So, but still, that's really useful because yeah, it's just really useful. So, all right, cool. We'll hold on to that then.
Yep.
And
do
then
you
the
have read magic?
scrolls, I have read magic. I think I have that. Yes.
Okay. These 2
yeah, I have
scrolls are the same spell. You've never encountered a spell like this before, or at least never read one. This spell is a psychic spell,
Okay.
but you can cast it. Actually, I'm not sure if you can. No, I think you lack the ability to cast it. Never mind.
It's not on the Magus
But-
spell list.
You could forcibly use it if you have use magic device. But what this spell
do.
does is, using the power of your mind, you attempt to cure the target of all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma damage, and you restore all points permanently drained from the target's intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. This spell also eliminates ongoing insanity, confusion, and fear effects. It can also remove other mental afflictions, including enchantments, spells, and abilities, and even instantaneous effects.
It seems pretty useful.
Out of character, this is a scroll of psychic surgery. So 2 of them.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, go and jump to the other group.
Right. Miss Sister Maria, you come over here and you see the body of a decapitated corpse. When Jane was talking about having found a journal. What was that?
Yeah, I did a knowledge on it.
Oh, I see your knowledge now. Okay.
Is this psychic surgery as a level 5 spell on the mesmerist spell list, or is on the psychic spell list level 6?
We're gonna go with I guess we're gonna go with psychic.
Okay. I think it just means it's at a higher caster level.
Sister Maria, because you had encountered the creature, you know that this is part of that undead, the one that had you captured and enthralled for a time. This is just her body that she's using, that she was using.
Oh, it doesn't have the head?
No, because the head is in the other room.
I see.
You killed it before it could get back into its body.
Right.
And you note that, like,
Oh, jeez.
while it is decapitated, the body looks decapitated. It doesn't seem like something just cut the head off. It's like as if it kind of like was popped out.
Okay. Yeah, I know what happened here. Did this door seem locked?
Maybe we should go find the party since they're not with. Well, we have another door over here as well.
Yep, we're gonna look at the other door.
Yep.
Press.
That
Oh
one's
no, I'm
locked.
stuck. Oh, there we go. No, I got out. It was weird. I tried trying to drag myself over there, but I hit the wall, and it like wouldn't let me move past it. So I had to specifically go like drag through the door. Fog of War is funny in
Okay,
this game sometimes.
Jane, are you still doing something in that room?
No.
Okay. Are you going with the group?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, Kudu tells you that. Well, do you tell him that that door is locked?
Yeah.
Is
Alright.
is this door locked?
Oh, come on. Can we just
Oh,
stay
sorry,
together?
this one.
No, never.
I don't understand the
Uh,
purpose of, like, splitting.
No, but like I'm not even that fucking far from the party.
Well, I mean, I can't. It's all far.
Yeah, no.
to me.
If we ran across something, we'd be able to get to each other really easily. It's not
no,
really
you
a big
don't
deal.
think that door is locked.
Oh.
Why don't we try the unlocked door first? Is what I'm getting at.
Oh, I'm kind of a completionist, so, like, first. Whatever. I don't know. That's fine. If you suggest that there's another door you'd rather have us open, then.
That's what I'm suggesting. Because I think there's only one person in the party who can unlock doors, and I only have one of those a day.
Well, personally, I don't care if I
Or
ruin their
one
doors
prepared.
if they're locked.
So I'm gonna open this door.
Okay. You open the door.
It's another bedroom.
Yes. This bedroom looks like it once belonged to a child. Thick dust covers most of the furniture in the room, aside from a single wooden chair.
I'll look around this bedroom.
Okay. You look around the bedroom, and you see that the room is still tidy, but there's just a bunch of dust to show that it hasn't been used in a long time. The bed is still tightly made, but it looks like as if it hasn't been slept in for years. And that's all you really notice about this room. The chair that isn't dusty, I guess, piques your interest, as if somebody had been sitting in it some time ago.
I'll look at
But
the
you don't
chair
notice
and I'll
anything
pick
else.
it up.
Okay. You do. What do you do?
I'll look at the underside. Is there anything stuck to the underside like there was on that pier?
Unfortunately, no, there's nothing stuck to the underside.
Okay, I'll put the chair back down. And there's
Okay.
one last door in this hallway.
Yes. You don't notice anything unusual about the door. And it's not locked.
I'm gonna open the door.
Alright. You are finding in this room that it has been used somewhat. The beds are kind of dusty, but they've sort of been dusted off. And it looks like it's been sort of lived in. However, nothing really catches your eye other than that.
Okay. I'll go back to the party and tell them what I found and ask if anybody else wants to take a look in those rooms.
I would see this closet first.
This closet.
I believe
Yeah.
Cormac is the one with the pickaxe.
Well, do you want to?
Is it a
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
is it a really nice door? Am I gonna feel bad about smashing
It
it?
is a nice door, but I mean, it's up to you whether you feel bad or not.
Why would you feel bad?
All right, we'll
Cormac,
smash the door.
Not
he
even
he
sure
he
who
has
owner
his
is
like
of this place anymore.
his great sword or his like mace, and he's very much volunteering to smash it if that's what you want him to do.
Oh yeah, go for it.
All right, then he'll do
Whoever
that.
wants
No, you know
He'll
what?
hack away a
I'm gonna
few
go
times.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and cast knock.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, Cormac. It says if you're sure, then go ahead. All right, you open it. You unlock it. Do you push it open? Or do you open it?
If it doesn't have two locks, I think one of the things knock does is also opens the door.
Okay, yeah, it quietly swings open.
The hallway.
Oh, I
Yep.
was hoping like really fancy clothes, because who locks a closet? Maybe Jeffree Star.
Wait, was this a 3-story building? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I don't think I was looking.
I look up the
You
stairs.
see stairs that are going up.
Alright, I'm gonna say I'm going upstairs. Into the attic.
It's
What
the
is
only thing
everybody
it
else
could be,
doing
right?
if you're gonna go?
I follow.
My Dodo's following too, but I can't see my token because I went around the corner.
So is Kudu also following?
Yeah.
How about Jane?
Jane's happy to.
Okay, then I'm gonna move you guys.
Whee!
I hope you didn't let a bunch of ghosts loose. Well, ghosts can go through walls anyway, so I guess we have nothing to worry about.
And it could be a sealed door magically, so they couldn't get through this area. However, we would just have to grab the chest and hunt down the 13 ghosts.
Hey, I love that movie. That's like my favorite.
That series, that's amazing. I have it on DVD.
Anywho. To the attic, or whatever it is.
Yep.
I actually never lived in a house that had an attic. We had a cellar.
Huh.
It was all like mud and dirt and cold with wooden shelves for jars because it was a really old house next to a mountain
Alright.
where they mined marble.
The staircase creaks as you move up it, but it holds. However, as you guys ascend, you start hearing these. You start hearing sounds, and they sound like someone moaning or crying.
Uh-oh.
Oh, never mind. That's not wasps. It's a witch from Left 4 Dead. Be really careful, guys.
Player's secret turns around. Character Kudu goes forward.
Where does it sound like it's coming from? I try to, like, strain my ears to hear where it's coming from.
good question.
Does it sound like it's coming from, like, up here?
So this large attic area has a slanted ceiling supported by wooden trusses, beams, and rafters. The ceiling slopes down from the highest beams in the middle to the lowest on the perimeter, where several ugly, fibrous plants sprout from clay pots, barely illuminated by a few dormer windows. The air smells of dust, mold, and decay.
Not my favorite.
So it's higher in the middle, but it quickly tapers down to the edges. And in the attic, it's mostly clear, with a few boxes and crates scattered here and there, and then the potted plants along the outer walls. But yes, you hear these sounds coming from further this way.
Wait, can you ping shift me where we are? There we go. Okay.
Sounds like the sounds are coming from this way.
Yeah. But there was also a bunch of plants here, so we're probably about to get attacked by the plants.
I I'm gonna step forward and turn around. And
Didn't we already run into like a crying darkness haunt in the asylum?
Yeah, I was an attic whisperer.
I need to really take that feat that lets you dispel haunts by attacking them with your sword. There's actually a feat that lets you do that. A haunt? I hit it with my sword.
I hate it. My righteous sword.
Like, it's an abstract thing. Nope, doesn't matter. I hit it with my sword.
That's kind of silly.
I mean, it's Pathfinder.
I'm
You're
gonna solve my
basically...
problem the way I solve every problem, by hitting.
Yeah.
Well, I can take a 1-level dip in like Vampire Hunter or whatever it's called, and then take a feat that allows me to intimidate the undead.
I mean, that's not as silly.
Alright, I have my sword out and cautiously...
Okay, what is everyone else doing while Fingrim and Sister Maria are moving forward?
I go up,
I'll have my
trying to
pistol
ninja
drawn,
dwarf my
moving
way
with
up.
Fingrim.
Ninja dwarf.
Kudu's having second
He's super
thoughts about being up
stealthy.
here.
You know
It's
what? I'll
fine.
actually
It is gonna be
ninja.
Look at me, I'm so stealthy.
She's so scared. Her
Yeah.
dodo, her brain dodo, is going ahead of her.
Jane's just walking.
Okay. So
I don't
Fingrim's
see
the only one being
anything.
stealthy.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm trying to
Fingrim,
sneak
when
around
you-
these crates.
Kind of get around this corner, you do see something.
Uh-oh.
Over here.
I
in
hope
the
it doesn't
corner.
see me.
You're not sure if it sees you. What you see is, it looks like a humanoid figure that is dressed in like these tattered black clothes, like a funeral vestment for a woman. And it has its back turned to you. It's facing the corner. And you hear the moans and the sobbing come from it.
That's a nope zone.
But but the sounds feel kind of distorted. Like there's this weird reverberating quality in them. Doesn't sound like a normal person crying.
So I cast Knowledge Religion. And I know nothing.
Totally could have just used the freaking soundtrack from like The Witch and Left 4 Dead. It's totally what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
I guess I like look back at everyone else and like look back at that and then look at the thing and then look back at them and like and then kind of shrug. and then just kind of stay in hiding and observe
This
for a little while.
this track is kind of quiet, but it's good ambiance for it.
I can't see anything about anything else, I guess. But at least that was really stealthy, guys. It's uncharacteristically stealthy.
But yeah, Jane, you see this figure too.
I whisper, I don't think it's a real girl.
I can see this, but my player can't.
There's not actually a token yet.
Right. I know, that's the joke, yeah.
It might not be
the
a
sister-
combat encounter. I mean, I don't know.
There's a
It might
thing over
be-
here. Well, if you need a token, I can get you a token.
I don't
The
need a
sister
Just
see
token.
a
it?
joke, that's all.
I can just use one
And,
of these.
NPC.
There's an
Alright,
NPC.
there we go.
And or know anything about it?
Sister Maria, you do not.
Yeah.
Not with your knowledge
Okay.
religion.
I'm gonna try
Cormac,
and get closer to detect
is,
alignment on it.
Okay. How close do you get? There?
60 feet.
Alright. You begin to cast Detect Alignment.
And I believe this is a spell-like ability.
Rather than being a spell.
Right.
Okay. So the information gives you a specific alignment, or is it you get whatever it is?
I have to go through them, so I'm gonna start with evil.
You do not detect evil. Uh, Jane, let's see. Well, not at you, but I'm just looking at positions. You cast a spell, you get that information, and the figure emits sobbing. It says it weeps out. No. It weeps out. Go away. Don't look at me.
Okay. Kudu doesn't look at it.
Kudu's like, that sounds reasonable. Let's do it. Let's do that.
I don't know. I'm a little paranoid about this situation. It's kinda
Is
creepy.
something wrong? Can we help you? That's a 2.
Okay, so sorry. What was your diplomacy?
I said,
what were
is
you saying?
something wrong? Can we help you?
And then roll a 14 total.
All right. It doesn't seem to console this person or individual.
I could make them more upset.
And she repeats again. Don't look at me. Go away.
I don't know what we should do here. I want to look more in his library. That we
I want to
found.
look at.
No, I don't want to look at her, but I want to look at this library down there. But I don't know if it's safe to just leave this creature here.
I'll say, Miss, are you alright?
We can just lock the door again?
26.
Oh, we broke the door. Never mind.
She quite clear. No, we
No,
used
we
knock.
didn't.
We used knock.
Oh,
You could
we just knock. We
probably
can close it.
close
Oh,
it.
alright.
Yeah. She quite clearly is not okay. How big are these windows, by the way? Are they pretty small?
She responds to you, Jane. Uh, and like the sadness in her voice is kind of like it's fading, but the tone of her voice doesn't sound friendly. Uh, and she responds to you with, "I've seen things beyond, and now I see them in myself." And she lingers and says, "I'm hideous." And I'll be right back.
Okay.
I can't even hear the music. I'll turn it up. Nothing. All right.
I feel like it's like one of those. Derek,
All right, I'm
you're
back.
caught up. You're caught up on Glass Cannon podcast, right?
Yes, I am.
With the fucking Wicker Man statue. Like, why didn't they?
Oh
Why
God.
didn't they expect it that thing was gonna fight them? Like it was fucking obvious. It was basically a statue. Like, of course it was gonna attack them.
Yeah.
Come on now, rookie mistakes. Anyway,
That was great.
we're probably gonna do something similar. We're gonna like go up and try to talk to this thing more, and it's gonna
All right.
attack somebody probably.
Oh yeah.
So, what do you guys do, and how do you respond if you do?
Jane's gonna take a step forward and
Oh, sorry, Mantis. So you are taking a step forward, and Mantis, you are you're detecting for chaos, and you do detect chaos.
Oh no. You detected from Fingrim. He's chaos. He's true chaos incarnate.
chaos incarnate. Yep.
I think
So
I
I'll
technically have him
say-
listed as chaotic neutral, but I think I might actually want to amend that to just straight neutral because I don't think I've been playing him as very chaotic.
Mm,
I think he's
Jane
been closer to true neutral, if not even on the lawful side.
Jane will say, "Is there anything we can do to help you?"
That's what Sister Maria said as well, right? Basically. You rolled better on your diplomacy though, so maybe. Detect
That's what I'm
good.
thinking. I'm learning verbal judo. I should get this down.
And the voice comes back with questioningly, like, "Help us."
That's not normal to speak in plural, right?
Yes.
Mike Talden's
You-
not the best.
And
You
she
seem
said,
to be in distress.
"Oh," and she says, "Yes, yes, help us."
So Jane's kind of have that cop thing going where she's got the gun gripped, but kind of back with her other side forward, her hand kind of out. What can we do to help you?
Like in a hostage situation or something like that, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, ready
I
to
can
act
picture
if
it.
need
Yeah,
be,
yeah, yeah.
However.
Yeah, I can picture
Trying
the
to be
pose.
calming.
I gotcha. I like it.
The voice responds back, hoarsely, "Come close and help us."
I'm gonna roll a
Somebody
sense
with
motive
sense
on that.
motive.
Yeah.
That seems sketchy. I don't even know if I need to roll a sense motive. That's, but I'll roll it anyway. Do I think it's sketchy? I rolled pretty low. I think you should do it. What could go wrong?
I think quiche is just an egg pie.
I mean, that's not wrong.
Right? And now I want
Jane
quiche, damn it.
and Sister Maria, you're having trouble. You're having trouble sensing this motive. Because it almost sounds like there's two different motives here.
I mean, it is referring to itself in plural.
Okay.
And it seems like, in one vein, there is a cry for help. And in the other, a hint of deception.
Alright. Time to nut up or shut up. Jane will move forward.
Wait,
How can
did
I
I
help
detect
you?
good? I'm guessing I didn't.
No, you don't detect good. Alright, Jane, you move forward.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith.
You may do that before we start going into initiatives. This person begins to turn around, and as they do, they suddenly start to become large.
Oh no.
And you can see this person's visage.
Well,
And I'm going to show it to you here on the map.
Oh, it's gonna be
yay!
You see this.
Oh, it's Harvey
Who-
Two-Face.
Hooray! What the hell is going on down there in their
Tentacles?
midsection?
Octopus tentacles?
Wow.
It's busting out of
Seen
the
enough hentai to
body.
know where this is going.
So it stole the body then?
Hey, it's the woman who's attacked us every night.
Possibly, yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking when he first described it.
I think that is what's going on. That's good news. Then we could stay in our amazingly great house that I love very much.
Yeah. The woman, or what seems like a woman, part of her body looks human, but other parts of it just scream alien and unnatural and just corrupted. And I need everyone to roll initiatives.
No one tells me what to do. No, I'm just kidding. You're the GM, actually. You're totally gonna tell me what to do.
And she moans towards you, Jane. Yes! Help us!
It's brutal that negative levels impact your initiative. It's so hard to get initiative bonuses. It's like, here you go. Negative 2 initiative. Why not? Because that's what happens when you level up. Your initiative gets better.
Huh. Yeah, you gotta work for it.
Yeah. It seems weird. It seems wrong to me that it lowers your initiative.
It
I don't think it
decides
matters
fight.
that
What's
much.
wrong
But...
here? Kudu's clearly on edge about this now. No, not her.
Just a bit.
Does she look like the spectral image that has been bothering us in our sleep?
Sort of.
Maybe you
She
could
has a
do a
veil.
perception check. I'll
In
give
a
you
dark
an
dress.
Oh, that's right, I gotta do frickin' Cormac.
Damn you, PCs being absent.
I'm just gonna give him an 8.
Well, at least I act before her. Barely, but still.
Yeah, you can do a withdraw action or whatever.
Alright, Kudu, you're up first.
Okay. That's disturbing.
It should be. I'm glad I've sufficiently disturbed you.
Mm-hmm.
Because this encounter has had a lot of build-up to it. I was actually more excited about this encounter than like probably the final.
I'm gonna move. Can I just pass by this box? Is that difficult terrain, these boxes, then?
Looks like a pillar to me.
A pillar box?
I think
yeah,
that is,
probably
yeah, that's
difficult.
one of the pillars
Okay.
that's holding the thing up.
Yeah, I'm gonna come here and... How many feet am I from it? Okay, I can do it. I'm going to cast Slick underneath it. Is it floating, actually? That's a more important question.
Mm-mm.
Okay, then Slick it is.
She appears to be standing.
Okay, DC 14 reflex. Wait, is it 14? My con's up. Let me double check now. It might have changed. 15. DC 15.
Oh, we know her name now.
Alright, it looks like she fails by 1.
Woohoo! All because I'm burning.
And because she's large now.
That too, probably.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah. My dodo's gonna squawk.
Alright, Sister Maria.
Is there knowledge I can do on this thing?
You can do both. You can do a nature or a knowledge dungeoneering.
Oh, there's no ore there.
You think you've actually seen this before, or at least part of it. Features of this lady are so aberrant, you believe that this is the creature that has been sending projections at you. But you're unsure if it's really the lady or something about her. You feel like part of her might still be human.
Well, I'm not sure what to do about that, except to maybe try and subdue the aberrant part. So I'm gonna cast magic weapon.
Okay. Oh, you do know this, in addition to your knowledge check, that you're pretty sure that her eldritch corruption is giving her exceptional DR.
Okie dokie.
That you would have to fight the raw chaos that is this corruption with a weapon that is lawfully attuned.
Well, I don't know if I can do anything about that. And I don't think Cormac can do anything about that, because he's chaotic.
I can. I have a potion. Or an oil.
You do?
Yeah, I have an oil of a line weapon. So
Right.
if you tell me about it, then I might be like, oh, okay.
I tell people about it.
Alright.
And I guess I'll move forward a little bit.
Okay. Jane, it's your turn.
Jane can potentially overcome the DR with the smiting shot or whatever.
So Jane's gonna full withdraw.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just move without doing a full withdraw if she doesn't have combat reflexes, but I guess I wouldn't want to gamble on that either.
Yeah.
Jane, you withdraw and you do not provoke from the square that you started from. However, you're going to provoke from this square.
Oh yeah, it has
Because it has
10 foot reach. Maybe you should just done
But she's
normal
pro.
move.
This is going to be at a minus. Yep, she misses you. One of these tentacles comes flailing out to try and strike you. And it misses you. So yes, do you move just to there or do you keep going?
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. On her turn, its turn, gets up as a standard.
Sure you want to do that as a standard, GM?
Or, sorry, not as a standard, as a move. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. But she does attack as a standard action.
Alright. That's fair. I guess.
She looks at you, Sister Maria, and says, woefully, "No, don't look at me! Don't look at me!" And here comes the tentacle.
Okay.
Ugh,
That is not a crit confirm.
that's good. But yes,
It normally
she does hit
would
you
be.
for 13 points of bludgeoning and
Ooh.
yes, bludgeoning damage.
Lucky.
And these limbs are quite long. But that's her turn. Finger him.
I'll activate the crane style, but I'm gonna go ahead and use that oil of align weapon that I got forever ago and align my weapon to chaos.
No, law.
Or it needs to be law?
Yeah,
Okay, I align it whatever
yeah.
Sister Maria told me I needed to do. And I think it takes a move action to pull that out and a standard to apply it, so it's basically my whole turn. I can like 5-foot step a little bit closer maybe, but that's about it. And yeah, that's my turn. It might take me a couple of rounds to actually get into doing stuff, but
Okay. Cormac is gonna... He's gonna have his, whatchamacallit, his shield and mace out. He's gonna step forward. And he's going to... Does he have a line weapon? I know it's possible. But let me see if he
probably
has
has
it in
defensive.
his spells prepared.
I think he's been mostly
he usually
doing
has
defensive
defensive
spells.
Okay, let's see. He has hedging weapon, divine favor, iron skin, sacred. What is that? I don't know what that is. Bestow curse, searing light, true strike, bull strength, and rage.
To get True Strike as a domain spell? That's pretty cool.
He has a domain spell. Yeah, it's pretty neat. He is gonna cast Iron Skin on himself. And that's his turn. Kudu.
Okay.
Something called Sacred Space.
That sounds familiar, but I don't know it.
He's taking that in case we want to rest in the church.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry about that. Kudu?
Did she stand up?
She did. Yeah, she is standing.
Okay, the dodo moves up, and I'm gonna cast Slick again. DC 15.
Okay. It fails. She hits the floor again.
This is what you get for
Is it your turn?
haunting me. Yeah, that's my turn.
Sister Marie?
I am going to 5-foot step, and I am going to use a swift action to make my book do fancy bane damage to aberrations. And I am going to intimidate her. Does that succeed?
Yes, it does.
And I am going to attack her with hurtful.
Okay. Okay, you hit. What's the total enhancement bonus to the weapon?
+3.
Okay. So you do some damage. Your weapon meets resistance, but you still get some through it.
Yep. And the bane damage doesn't account for resistance. Right. I'm actually trying to just like beat up the aberrant part of her, even if it's not really separable.
Yeah, it's yeah, like I said, it's hard to tell where like the human begins and the aberration, and it's just quite disturbing. So it takes some damage. Still looks mostly unhurt.
Yeah.
All right, Jane.
Jane will step forward. And let's see here. Did I use my divine bond this day or yesterday?
I believe you used it this day, once when you tried to shoot. You tried to shoot her when she was when you shot the projection.
Right.
I wonder if damage we did to her projection is still affecting her here.
Well, then I'm just gonna use the driven by guilt. No. No, I'll just shoot at it.
Okay, that hits. Now is that a smiting shot?
No.
All right. Well, unfortunately, you hit her, but the bullet fails to penetrate the DR.
Okay. Then I'll swift action reload.
Okay. On her turn, she is going to stand up, which gives Sister Marie an attack of opportunity.
Yep. That misses.
Yes, that does miss. And the creature is going to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
And she does so with a cry of, "You need to go away! Stop looking at me!"
Yep, that hits.
Alright, Fingram's turn.
Alright, I'm going to cast a mirror image, I think. So, what is this? D4 plus 1, I think, right now? For me. Caster level 5. And it hits the breakpoints at... Yeah, the breakpoint's at 6, so yeah, I get plus 1 to this. 2 images, so there's 3 fingrams. Well, it's better than nothing. And then I'm gonna move my maximum move speed right into her threat, but not through a threat. And I'm gonna swift action activate my arcane pool as well to give it keen and increase it to a +3, I guess.
Okay. When you move there, you are going to provoke an attack of opportunity from it.
Oh, provokes
One
15
of its
feet out?
long tentacles.
Okay.
It seems
That's
like it
fair.
has 15 feet
Scary.
of reach.
Alright.
That'll
Its
freak
tentacles are
you
very
out.
long. No one's gonna try and smack you.
Well, it has a chance to hit, but it's gotta go through images, so a D3.
You only have 2 images?
That's correct, I rolled in 1 on my image roll.
Aw.
It hits an image.
Okay, so now I just have 1 image. I can still cast... No, actually I can't cast it, I only have 1 cast of it.
Wait, aren't we level
So,
6?
that's
Isn't
fine.
it like +2 every 3 levels? Or.
I have negative levels, so
Oh yeah!
I cast it at caster level 5.
Yep, that bummer negative level.
I mean, we have stuff that we can afford to get it. That's what's sad, the psychic surgery does like everything except playing negative levels. So, it's not... Yeah. That's fine though, I can attack her next round.
So is that as far as you go?
Yeah, I only have 20 move speed, so that's as far as
Okay.
I can go. I haven't cast flight yet, so...
Cormac is going to wade into battle by going 15 feet. Actually, I guess he can go around you too to get to there. But his movement is going to provoke another attack of opportunity.
Oh boy.
These tentacles have good reflexes.
You might even say they have combat reflexes.
That doesn't hit him.
No,
Could've-
tentacle reflexes. Okay, damn it. Oh, I can still do it.
So we'll do what?
Oh
What are
wait,
you talking about?
no. Now that I know it has reach, I was gonna have the
think it
Dodo
has
Wheel
15-foot reach.
sister, but yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that now. So
Just be brave.
the Dodo is not
Be a
brave.
brave little toaster.
Okay, I will move here. Yes. Select the right tool so I can move. And fire a blast. And since I'm in point blank, I can hit it. I got all my paranoia, my burn, my overflow. This should just be a click of a button, I think. Guess we'll find
Go
out.
blam.
Wait, is that number correct? Yeah, I'm being that guy. 10 and... yes. Kablam.
16 touch. Let's see that touches. And 13 points of cold energy damage. You hit her, and it does damage.
I tell her,
It seems
leave
like the
me
cold is
alone and
effective."
let me sleep. She's frustrated right now.
Alright. Sister Maria.
Wait, does she have the shaken debuff?
Oh, you want me to put a debuff on her?
Yeah, I intimidated her.
Okay, I'll put a debuff on her. She's not feeling too well.
Oh, no,
She's scared.
I think the answer is yes.
I was just looking at the, rolls. They haven't changed, but I guess there's some reason behind that.
Oh.
Because a 22 would not have hit me.
Let me see. Yes, I did forget to put that on her in the character sheet.
19 wouldn't have hit me, but it would have broken image anyway, so it effectively would have done the same thing.
Okay, then. Alright, Mantis, you can have your HP back.
I'm going to add 11 health. And I'm going to attack her.
Okay.
Ooh, nice bane damage.
Yeah, that's a lot. 21 hits her. You do a significant amount. Is that your turn?
That's indeed my turn.
Alright, Jane.
Jane will step forward and say, I'm with Kudu. Let us sleep. And I will use a grit point to do a smiting shot.
Uh-oh.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
It's not as strong as it would be, but...
Ouch.
yeah.
Unfortunately, that misses. Even with her increased size. And she's going to make an attack of opportunity on you, because you are within her 15 feet of reach.
That's what I was saying uh-oh about. Yeah, remember she attacked me when I moved into this square too.
We watched her
She attacked
attack
me over
two
here.
different-
An 18
Well,
hit you.
she misses, so
Okay. On her turn, she is going to make some attacks. She's going to make an attack on Sister Maria. Actually, she's going to attack you twice. She's going to throw 2 tentacles at you.
Oh.
That's okay, she's intimidated, so this should still be in his favor.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that, low rolls.
Yeah, that's definitely
The
in
book
my
is
favor.
pretty scary.
And she flails her tentacles at you. She cries out, "Yes! Yes, help us!"
Oh, this
Like
has
her-
motive on that.
So I'm going to spell
You already did that.
combat. So I'm gonna do this. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to do the concentration check. I could. Well, no, I'll do the spell combat because if I miss the attack, it makes sense to do it that way. So I'm gonna attempt to do a concentration check to cast a level 1 spell. My concentration check is a +8. I make the concentration check. I kind of wish that was my attack roll, but
I
oh
think
well.
it's more than just
Uh,
a Mantis.
So I'm casting Shocking Grasp. I'm going to 5-foot step. And I'm going to say, like... Perhaps resting will help you then. And I'll attempt to do a free attack first. Do I want to fight defensively? I don't think I do. I'm just going to do a normal attack. So, Red Destiny is a plus with the spell penalty or the spell combat penalty. It's going to be a +6. So first attack misses. All right.
Yep.
Second attack, because I do my normal full combat
Ones
attack.
are so often followed.
Hey, there we go. There's a 20. That's a chance for
20s
critical.
after. Here comes
Does a
another
17 confirm?
one. Look, 2-1.
That's 2 1s.
No, the 17 does not confirm.
Darn, no critical then. Okay, well, I'm still gonna do a decent amount of damage here. So this is the physical part of the component of the damage, and then which is lawful aligned.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna do my Shocking Grasp damage, which is gonna be 5d6 of electricity damage.
Alright. It seems like all of your damage goes through.
Alright.
Your blade sinks into her body, where you run it into her gut, and this like ichor spills out of her, and she begins to shrink until she's simply standing in front of you in this pool of viscous fluid pouring from her abdomen, and she looks up at you, and she moans out "Thank you," and it looks like she's dying.
Oh,
Alright. Well, I assume that the tentacle thing was somehow, like, controlling her or something, and that was the real her.
maybe it needed the real her. Oh shit, is it gonna like jump to one of you guys? Watch out!
So she's on the floor, collapsed, bleeding out.
Oh wait, that's a ghoul.
But she still looks the same. She still looks the same way. In combat.
Execute it more, just in case.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what we want to do here. Do we want
Like
to
where those
execute?
tentacles are, definitely make sure that's hurt.
Put it
real good.
down. Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
I don't think we actually cured her.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Uh,
Is there a
Cure,
cure?
no, but
there
no longer
might
has
be.
to suffer.
I don't know. We could look into it perhaps in the library. The study that I found. There was a lot of information there that I did not have time to look through, but perhaps something in there will tell us what happened here.
I'm gonna cast Stabilize on her.
What happens if we cast Reincarnate on something like this?
It's a good question. Alright, you and Jane stabilizer.
Well, I'm not trying to stabilize her. I'm trying to figure out what exactly is wrong.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I
is
think
this thing invading her body? Or...
Sister stabilizes it.
Yeah, sister just cast stabilize.
Jane, you have no idea. The only thing you can tell, like, with your heal is that, you know, she's been cut several times by your weapon. You don't really know if this thing is hurting, if she's like, you're unsure if she's being afflicted by a parasite.
Fun. And we can't really bind her.
I'm gonna search her. Does she have any like identifying information on her?
Like, to identify her?
Yeah, I'm searching her body.
Is there like a knowledge
You can give me
dungeoneering or
a.
something?
Do you have knowledge local?
I do not.
I do not. I have a lot of knowledges, but knowledge local is not one of them.
I was wondering if maybe I could use knowledge engineering to know more about these tentacles or whatever. Maybe that was like an aberration or something. But
You roll knowledge engineering.
okay. Well, what I'm gonna do then is I'm going to pull out the Book of the Lore Master, and I'm gonna take a 20 on that.
Okay.
So my bonus is plus 9, so that's 29 on that check.
Alright.
So yeah, Fingram pulls out the book. He's like, "Let's see here," and he's kind of flipping through it.
I love it. I like
and
it.
the magics work hopefully and help him remember something. Maybe not though. I might not have a good enough bonus. It might be like a DC 30. There might be nothing to know.
In knowledge comes to you as you focus hard and exhaust your own mental faculties, and what you get is that there's plenty of strange things on other worlds and dark things that lie between the places and the stars. When normal mortal creatures have contact with these things, whether by magic or some other means, those creatures can be exposed to strange thoughts or energies, and they sometimes gain the qualities of what would be known as the Eldritch. And what you think is that she is both human and Eldritch. she has become part, part, part alien.
Okay. Is this something that's like irreversible? Like this is no going back,
Oh.
or do I not know that?
Not even with the knowledge of the book. You don't even know with the knowledge of the book if this is reversible.
Okay.
You think that she has had contact somehow with forces beyond mortal imagining, and she has become afflicted.
Yeah. So I close the book and kind of sigh and say, I think this is something beyond our understanding. I don't know if there's any way we can help her other than what we've already done, I suppose. And perhaps finishing what we have started.
So you think it's done as far as we can do?
No, it is definitely not done. Though I wish it were.
I wish to consult the clergy of Pharasma. Take this uh, person.
Perhaps it would be wiser to bring a cleric here instead of taking her out into the town. I worry that she is still dangerous in her current state.
Is there any way to bind the tentacles? Does she like have a certain number of them, or can they come out like seemingly from anywhere?
Yeah, you're not really sure if you can bind her tentacles. You don't think you can.
Does it look like she can walk on her tentacles, or just do, smack things with them?
You're unsure. They seem to be quite flexible, though.
I want to know who she is and why she's locked up here.
Then we should perhaps go to the study. There was all sorts of writings there. Perhaps there's a journal or something that will illuminate it, or a book that details some sort of ritual that may have caused this. I think that she, perhaps in some way, has made contact with something beyond our understanding, and this is what has led to this unfortunate state. But I also do think that it might be dangerous to look into it further. If I'm understanding what happened correctly, that what caused this was delving too deeply into knowledge that should not have been delved into.
Right. Does anybody in the party object to bring her with us so that if she does wake up, we can non-lethal
I mean, I already did. I objected to taking her out of here.
Okay.
I think it's dangerous to take her out of the city. Oh, to the study, that's fine, probably.
To the study.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Out of the attic is what I was saying. So that we can at least keep an eye on her. So if nobody objects to that, I'll pick her up and we can go back down to the study.
Well, you're gonna like this.
Ruh-roh.
Give me a reflex save.
Who?
Sister Marie. Let's see. Okay, I think yeah, you just made the save. This is wow. Plus hit die. All right. You take acid damage. You take half of that. As like when you pick her up, her blood is acidic. You like some of it like you avoid getting like a bunch of it on you, but you know that like it burned.
Noted.
So what do you do with her?
Is have I picked her up?
Yeah, you got her.
Is she still bleeding?
Yeah,
Or
she's
was-
bleeding to death. Oh wait, no wait. She's whatchamacallit? Oh, you did
She's
stabilize
been
her.
stabilized.
So this is the blood from like when we had been killing her.
Yes,
Is
I will
what
go
I'm
with that.
asking. Okay.
She's not
Then-
bleeding more.
Then I will, you know, kind of be like, ugh, well, I guess I'll have to patch up these robes. And I'll take her down to the study.
Okay, does everybody else go with Sister Maria, or do you do something else up here?
I do, but I'm gonna
I go to the
search
study.
a little bit up here because I see all these boxes and I'm just kind of curious, like what might be going
Yeah, I
on.
mean that's might as well if you don't want to like help with studying in the study room. Like, ugh, gross study.
Well, Kudu's not much of a book person.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, my dodo might like haphazardly run across something too.
Okay, then I'm gonna move these guys. And Jane, are you staying here in the attic or going with the others?
I'll be going with.
Kudu's also staying in the attic. Okay.
Oh wait, Kudu's staying?
I'm
Yeah,
looking in the boxes.
To look
and
around
stuff.
the attic.
Then I'll probably help out Kudu. That way Kudu's not left alone.
Alright,
Alright.
Cormac is also gonna stay, because he's not as knowledgeable or
Neither's
as
Jane.
book excited about book. Okay. So while they're doing that, well, they're going to the study and stuff like that. You guys are looking around, and over the course of some time, I'm gonna say, you guys are looking here and for a couple hours,
Okay.
and you guys are gonna have to be doing research for a couple hours at least.
That's fine.
You guys find some things in the attic.
Alright.
You find a bag of finely cut emeralds. A silver necklace set with garnets. A pair of black pearl earrings.
I take off the ugly earrings I have on and I put these on.
Alright. You find a gold ring set with a large diamond. "13 freshwater pearls.
Oh, nice.
A jade comb.
Very nice.
And a silver and amber bracelet." And these are the things of value you find, and you kind of found them like hidden among one of the potted plants.
Oh. Hidden.
Yeah, like this was stashed here.
Alright.
Okay. Fingram and Sister Maria, what do you guys do?
I'm
gonna look through this study and see how it's organized and see if I can make sense of it. In other words, I'm gonna roll a this skill that I have 1 rank in.
So you're just studying the
Nope,
study?
I don't know. But yeah, I want to like look through the study and see if I'm trying to make sense of like what sort of stuff there is in here and how it's organized and see. Yeah, I want to get started on like finding information about what's going on here, I guess.
I want to look for a state.
I'll also roll like a perception check, but I'm looking mostly for like research stuff, like about like occult ritual stuff.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Those are bad rolls.
Oh, I double rolled my perception apparently.
Alright, so you look through the stuff. Sister Maria, what are you looking for and through?
I'm looking for stuff that's like about the maintenance of Iris Hill and the estate.
Okay. So, I'll tell you what you guys find after a couple of hours of looking through all this stuff. You find in the equipment and supplies pile, you find that there has been a number of slaves accounted for that the Count plans to purchase for what he says is the final leg of the expedition, scribbled on a piece of paper. And while the number of slaves in this situation is, you don't really need a specific number because I don't know the specific number. There's the name of a place that stands out to you, and it's called Okeno. You guys can roll me a knowledge geography if you have it.
Oh, well, I'm upstairs.
I do not have knowledge geography. I have
Does,
knowledge
Sister
planes.
Maria have knowledge geography.
No.
Do I know it's not a demi-plane?
You know it's not a plane. So the Count is talking about purchasing a number of slaves in a place called Okeno. Next, you guys look at the map. This annotated map shows Lake Incarthen that you guys are right next to. But it also shows the lands to the south. And it looks like there's been a route drawn from Thrushmoor to a place called Zur, traced by a line down the Selen River to Casimir, and then marked the coast to Kathir. So it seems like whoever did this, most likely the Count, plans to mount an expedition along this path. Do you do anything with that before I move on?
I made a note.
Okay. Next, you guys are looking through a notebook. This notebook begins with accounts of Lowell's interviews with Ulver Xandalis. However, I need both of you to make me a reflex save.
Alright.
$19 and $10. Okay. As you start to read this, he's talking about his accounts of his interviews with Xandalis. And as you turn the page, either Fingrim or Sister Maria, one of you, looking and reading this, you guys see this page begin to glow, and you see these runes. Sister Maria, you take 26 points of fire damage, and Fingrim, you take half, as this book, the page explodes.
Is the notebook destroyed too?
It's completely and utterly destroyed.
Darn.
As well as a bunch of other books in this room get fried by that book. And the map goes up in flame.
Wait. Sorry, I was, before you got to that book, you cut me off. I was about to say I put the map in my inventory. Do I have a chance to do that before this book explodes?
Does the map come out of the book, or is it part of the book?
It's not
No,
part
it's
of
in the
that
room.
book.
Oh.
There's a different... Yeah.
But this is affecting everything in a 10-foot radius burst.
Oh. Well, he said he put it in. Well, it's up to you.
You made your reflex save, so I'll let you get the map.
You put the flaming map into your inventory. Your inventory is now on fire.
Actually, hold on, no. Sister Maria didn't make the reflex save.
Well, I
It was
have.
Fingrim that saved.
I at least have notes about the route.
Yes, so Sister Maria takes
Well-
the 26, Fingrim takes the half. 13.
We're both int-based characters too, so we probably can, like, reproduce something pretty close to the map. Like,
But
we
that's
probably
not all.
remember it.
Oh, that's not all.
Does that kill,
Roll
what's her
me
name here,
another reflex save.
too? Alright. Probably kills what's her name there.
Well, now that you're mentioning it. Ah, fuck, I crashed my Firefox. Of course I did. Fuck you, Firefox. I'm so done with you.
The blast, yes, engulfs the corpse, or the body next to you.
Mm-hmm.
And when she dies, all of that nasty, acidic ichor burbles and bubbles, and kind of like does its own like little explosion. And Fingrim, you take the 13 points of damage, and Sister Maria, you take half. And her body begins to dissolve into goo.
Well, I'm pretty badly hurt, but I'll prestidigitation myself clean, at least.
I'm bleeding out on the ground next to Finger.
Oh, well, in that case, I give you a potion of
Can
Cure
you
Moderate
ping
Wounds
shift the
that I have.
camera for me?
To you?
I crashed. Can you just get the camera centered to where we are? I
Yep.
don't care. Just so
Well, you're in a different
the
spot
stream
than
can
we
see
are, but...
something.
I give you a potion
Yeah.
of Cure Moderate Wounds. You can go
Thank
ahead and it's 2d8 plus 3, I think. Or I can roll it for you if you'd want.
You go ahead and roll.
Alright. I thought I rolled enough dice for you when you were gone for 2 weeks.
Oh god.
Yeah,
It's your
sorry,
potion that you're using.
those 2-1 perceptions didn't do you guys any favors.
Yeah. I didn't roll a 1 on perception.
and the
I rolled a
low.
1 on library.
Oh.
My perception roll was a 3 though, which isn't very great. I think I have a few ranks in it, but it's not a class skill for me, and also it's getting hit by a negative level as well.
What does survive this blast are the books in the trunk.
Well, that's good at least. But yeah, I probably don't worry about that at the moment, and I probably pull Sister Maria out of the room and give Sister Maria the potion.
Oh yeah, and you guys in the attic, you guys hear an explosion.
Oh boy. What was that?
So I'm down my potion to cure moderate wounds. I guess I'll just remove it from my character sheet at this point. And the oil of a line weapon.
So, Fingrim's detect magic on the room didn't get that magical trap.
Nope.
It's too well hidden, I guess.
Or
That's
not
how I
detecting
play it.
Can
magic.
happen.
Yeah, I could have had an effect to mask the aura. There's spells that do that.
Sure. Magic aura.
Where you need to have basically a higher level. You'd have to do heightened detect magic or have
No, you can
arcane
hide
sight or
magical
something like
auras
that.
altogether.
Yes, I know.
Generally has a duration, though.
Let's not nitpick.
It could have been permanency. It could have been recently
You don't know.
reapplied. Who knows?
Yeah, magic aura has a day per level duration.
Yep. Now, I'm assuming everybody runs downstairs, probably, and you'd find,
We come down there, yeah, after we do.
you find a badly wounded Fingrim and Sister Maria, but we're both
Oh, my.
okay.
What happened? It's just books,
And I'm like, well,
right?
There was a
don't see
trap in
anything.
one of the books, I think,
What? You can
and
trap a
something
book?
exploded. Indeed.
Oh God.
I don't even
Now
think
I
this
know
is the
why I
first
don't
time
read
this has happened
those.
to us. Actually, I think this has already
Trapped
happened to us
books are
before.
actually some of the most notorious classic like D&D traps.
Yeah, no, this isn't even the first time this happened to us at this party. I think we've had something like another book explode or something similar to us before.
The D&D old, like one of the old D&D adventures, it was a Greyhawk one, and it's also been reprinted in the 5th edition of Tales from the Yawning Portal, the Sunless Citadel, has a nasty trap in a situation like this where one of these books in this little like library study has like this glyph or whatever that does like a bunch of frost damage, and it's designed for first level characters, and this glyph like is like 3d6 points of cold damage, so it can easily like knock out an entire party if somebody triggers it.
Yep.
I still have my old Sunless Citadel book.
From 3.0, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you guys do?
Um.
Yeah, Kudu, Jane, you guys see the study, and it's all burnt.
Well, I
And
mean,
you don't see the
that's one
lady's
way to get
body
rid of a
anymore,
monster.
but you do see like a puddle of goo.
Ugh.
You see a puddle of goo and like this burnt, tattered dress like kind of melting in it.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry about that now, do we?
Here's hoping.
I go and I just pull the trunk out of the room because I don't think we're going to like do anything with it there. But yeah.
Okay.
I also asked Kudu if maybe Kudu can like look after Sister Maria's wounds and
I'll give you a little trunk
possibly
here.
my own.
Yeah, if you don't mind burn.
Sure. So, I'm at like 18 health, so I'm below half health.
Okay, 1 second.
I don't know if Cormac has any channels left
There
either.
you
That
go.
might be
Don't.
reasonable too, I suppose.
I believe he does.
Can we use those
I
since
have 2
multiple
channels
people
as
need
well.
Yeah, let's use Cormac's first. He's gonna channel positive energy. Okay, oh, that's a good one. 14 to everybody. You want me to use another one?
Uh, maybe. Me and Sister Maria probably could still use it. Everyone else is at full health, right? So I guess it's
Yeah.
just if it's worth it just to heal 2 people.
Yep. Alright, get another 11.
That puts me almost full health. I have 1 damage still, so I'm fine with that. Um, yeah, I also say like I'm pretty sure that you are not the only ones that heard that explosion. Anyone else that's still here certainly knows we're here. If there is anyone else here.
Oh.
I'll do a lay on hands on Sister.
That was a good lay on hands.
It was exactly what she needed. What he needed, sorry.
Yeah, and it was like almost max. It's like rolling a 20.
Okay, where do you guys go? Sister Maria is tired and grumpy.
No, that's Mantis.
Don't be
No,
so
Mantis
tired
is-
and grumpy.
Mantis is tired and grumpy. um, do we want to continue look at we still have these books we haven't looked through, right? So I guess I'll ask everyone do we want to look through these, or are we worried about them being trapped too?
Why don't we take them out one at a time, and only one person reads them at a time, far away from anybody else?
Oh. Not it.
Okay. I suppose that I will do that then. And do we want to do that now though?
Did we hear an explosion anywhere else, or that was these guys?
No,
That
it
was
seemed like it
us.
was them.
Okay.
So is that what you guys are going to do? You're going to spend some time looking through these books?
I guess so.
Okay. Among these books, one of them is a spell book. And it contains the following spells. These are arcane spells.
Okay. I have some of these spells already, but some of them I don't. And there's no explosions on that one. Alright, what's the next one?
Well, there's a huge pile of books that you guys look through.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go through and read them all. I just want to kind of go through and see what they all are for now. So I guess if there's a summary you want to give me. But I'm assuming that unless, like I said, if nobody else, if we want to move on, then I will, but otherwise Fingram's going to spend the hour or whatever it's going to take to look through these, or a half hour, whatever.
There are 22 books that you find. And it'll give you the title. Okay.
Oh, wow. It's a lot.
Yep. So, in order, the books are called 1. Atop the Valley's Soul, The Codex of Three Prescriptions, Curses of the Black Lake, Dichotomous Translations of Aglosyntax, Elements Through the Spirals of Time, Emotions of the Past, The Falling Silk, Festival of the Snake, The Forgotten Servants, The Illusion of the Weeping Ones, In Admiration of Keeping Pacts, Manual of Silence, Men and Vultures, Denizens of the Darkened Depths, and Dead Skies, Monuments of the Forest, The Shadow Ship, Shards of Sight, Spiders of Sin and Sky, Theological Agreements of the Kingdom, Tigers and Flies, The Unified Manual of Understanding, Voyage of the Rainbow Serpent, and The Wise Harmony.
Oh, one other question. The spellbook we found, was it just a normal size 100-page spellbook, or was it like a compact spellbook or anything like that?
We'll say it's normal 100 page.
Okay.
So there's extra room in there.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use it for that, but it's good to know.
So some of these books are like philosophy, and some of them are like theory and kind of range into like the occult, trying to explain some things. And then some of them just sound like storybooks.
Okay. Well, this is probably something that we'll look through later, I guess, but then again, it's a lot of books, so it's probably pretty heavy to carry all these.
Okay.
I need to copy this into my note, actually.
Kudu asks,
Yeah,
who
I need to
exactly
copy this.
owns this place, and are they still alive? We can always come back or take claim of this place, right? Well, not us specifically, but the city.
Husband Laws owns this place, I assume. They do not know if he's still alive.
Hmm.
Well, from the information you've gathered, it seems like he's planning an expedition somewhere far away.
He's already left on the expedition.
Correct. Yes, he's already left on said expedition. And you guys should know something that he's after too.
Yeah, a few things.
You know he's stopping in Kathir for something.
Okay, so these are none of the recent books that he's ordered.
Oh, do you check through that?
Yeah, I just checked.
Okay.
May have just had those
They are
written down.
not. Yeah, I do have it written down. The books he recently ordered are Argument Against Reality, A Delusion, A Pact with Sanity, Esoteric Delves into the Waking Mind, and Mystical Sights of Eastern Casmeron.
Mm-hmm.
And none of these books are his recent purchases.
No.
From ye old Barnes and Nobles.
Okay. Well, I can't really carry any of these right now, but we can always come back, I'm sure. This place seems to be
Very well.
emptier as we go along.
Well, nobody has shown up since the explosion, so
That's true.
I
Nobody
cannot
did
discount
show
it
up
as
for
to put
that.
somebody on guard, perhaps.
You guys are emptying it out.
Okay. Were there more things down the hall?
I don't think so.
Alright, continue on then. You want to go all across the hall? You guys already checked those rooms, I guess, huh?
Might be useful to have a second look.
I go and look. Whoops! I go and look into this room as well.
Before you
I've been
guys
in
leave
here.
that room, Cormac is looking through some of the stuff in the bedroom, and before you move out, he takes that like big great coat that's just kind of hanging.
Oh,
But then
okay.
he puts it on. Okay, so you guys look into this room. This is the bedroom that looks like it once belonged to a child. Kudu, you are seeing that nothing really stands out of the ordinary in here. Just that everything is covered in dust, thick dust, aside from a single wooden chair. So it seems like the chair has been sat in recently, but nothing else has been used, not even the bed.
Well, chairs are comforting.
Fingrim, same thing for you.
Alright.
I accidentally deleted book box. Oh no. Let me go get the trunk for you again.
I didn't know it was under my control. I accidentally drew stuff and then selected over it and it died.
Yeah. There, you. Let me name it. Oh, you can even see its name now. It's the book trunk. Alright, Kudu,
It's
you're going
only
into
on
that
the
room,
map
checking
because
it
it
out.
can get destroyed.
Maybe.
It's the only explanation of tokens, I'm telling you. It can die.
You look in that room, Kudu, and again, it's a room where most of the things are dusty, but it seems like more things have been used in here, but nothing else stands out to you. And as you look around, Cormac has his like hands in his new coat, and he pulls something out of the coat, and he says, "Huh, look, it's a letter."
Oh, jeez.
How very convenient.
And he says, "But I don't want to read it.
Oh,
It
oh,
might
okay.
explode."
Oh, good point. Me neither. I don't want it. Why don't you do it?
Finger and
Indeed.
sighs. Says, fine, I will read that. Just on the back, everyone.
Okay, yeah. First he drops the thing on the ground and steps back.
You always try to. Well, you guys already
Yeah.
detected magic.
And I make a big
so-
show. I make a big show of like picking up the letter and like looking around, and then I read the letter.
Okay. Do you check for traps?
Sure, I'll check for traps before I directly like read the letter, but I'm gonna have to look at it either way. So I'm pretty sure even looking for the traps is gonna like would possibly trigger it. So
Maybe it's a stonework trap and you'll notice it.
You don't think you see anything weird about it,
all right,
and you begin to read
So-
it.
I read it out loud.
Now we're all cursed. Because it's a curse. He's reading.
Fingrim starts to grow tentacles.
Okay, so this folded piece of parchment you see is a permit.
It's a permit to visit an inmate of Briarstone Asylum,
What's now?
issued by Administrator Lysandro.
Let me guess.
And they'll
A
show
permit
this
to see Xandalus.
Xandalus.
The key. Xandalus is the key.
There's also an additional note here in this letter.
Mm-hmm.
Things that it look like have been scribbled on it.
Oh.
And there's a note that mentions the Mad Poet.
Oh.
The note says that the Mad Poet is telling him to look for a book called the Necronomicon.
Right.
And this note also makes mention of his companions joining him in a revelatory dream, but the sacrifice has affected their minds and put them into a fugue state.
Oh, that's
They
odd.
live unable to remember their lives or react to outside stimuli. And the note concludes saying that these people are to be turned over to the Warden of Briarstone Asylum according to our agreement. And as Fingrim reads this aloud, everyone has a brief memory that like flashes before you. You all recall accompanying someone wearing a coat much like the one that Cormac is wearing right now.
Oh, whoa, man.
You recall accompanying this person to this dream-like, hazy desert and speaking to an old man with a beard and a turban who calls himself the Mad Poet. And then like this strange recollection ends.
That's what I read. I think that we
You
met
guys
this
gain
mad
experience.
poet, and this ritual must have happened. Which I think we kind of already figured out, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
Now we're
guys
kinda
have a
remembering.
vivid memory of this happening.
Oh, jeez. The more I know, the more this sucks. How did I get myself into this,
Yeah.
though?
That's a good question.
Oh, and you guys also get experience.
Oh, yeah.
It was 600 each for that memory, and then 800 for defeating the lady.
Well. Okay. Let's finish checking this place out. Is this the room with the horrifying sight?
Yeah, Kudu, you see a bed with a decapitated corpse on it.
You guys see Kudu coming out saying, "Oh God, why didn't you tell me? What that? Oh, jeez. What the heck?"
She walks in and then just, like runs back.
It's just the other part of Filipino vampire. No big deal.
It's their natural way of being. Let them be. Okay. I'm not going back into that room.
I want to check out this
Is there
room.
anything we missed so far?
I think Sister Maria's double checking.
Yeah, I'm double checking, and then there's underground and
Right,
a
that trapdoor.
dimension dooring thing of annoyance somewhere.
Haha. The dodo hops up onto like one of these little like shelves,
Oh yeah, yeah. Do your thing.
and he pads around, like teetering on the edge and squonking. He doesn't believe he's in any peril.
Well, he's not, because if he falls, he'll just splash like water.
I mean, that's kind of disturbing, right? Like he just liquefies on impact.
Oh yeah! I mean, that's not what happens, but that's how I envision it. I just envision in a liquid.
Maybe you
bird, 'cause that's
start
kinda
to
how I
think
describe
that as he like
it.
as he like hangs on the edge, and you go and grab him.
I mean, he's made of water, isn't he?
Yes, he's water from my mind.
Yeah.
To be exact, he's an extension of me. He's just really slow at delivering touch spells because he's slow. He's not that slow. His move speed's only 20 feet, so, you know, whatever.
He's just a little
Sacrifices
dodo.
were made. Someday,
It'd be funny if you could like
it'll fly.
shoot your water blast and fire him out.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Sister Maria, this is the room you recall where you fought that tentacled creature that
I
was
didn't fight
draining
that.
people of blood. Oh,
Yeah,
right, you didn't.
That
Never
was
mind.
Elgrior.
Yeah, we've been here though. We came up those stairs to save you.
Does the
other
Lord show me
people
visions
recall that.
of Elgrior fighting a tentacle monster here?
You get the sense that there was some heroics had here, and that Elgrior must have been involved.
You see maybe
Oh,
a
yes,
smushed
the Lord
bug
is-
that fell off his leg or something and he didn't know
Is
it.
showing. The Lord is showing me the past histories of this room too.
But yeah, you don't notice anything weird or unusual about this room, except for like maybe some blood stains here and there.
Mhm.
Go back down these stairs.
Okay.
Okay,
so
is everyone going
maybe-
The
downstairs?
party follows.
Yeah. To the trapdoor then?
Well, we might find something in the room downstairs, who knows? There might be people eating. Or a definitely not Hound of Tyndalos.
I mean, after they heard a kaboom, do you really think people would be just sitting around?
Well, maybe
they might
because
be.
that's basically happened here like a
That
couple
was
times
that
now.
wine lady, huh? They're all like, let's drink some wine.
You want to drink
Yeah.
some wine with us?
No, we're a bunch of strangers that just busted in your building. What
We
the heck?
just
and killed a
we
bunch of
just
people
killed
outside
like
it.
15 people. So yes, wine would be fantastic.
Wine would be fantastic.
That's what I would have said, but Sister Maria was like, no.
I don't
yeah.
think their encounter is written very well, but it is an
that was as
encounter
written.
that you can do more with than just fight them.
Yeah.
That was as written, yes. When you come into the door, they offer you to drink with them. And they're very insistent on it. And they use their bluffs to, you know, not
Probably try to
to
poison
not
you.
raise any suspicion. They act as if nothing weird is going on.
It is the normal day in the fucking Lowell's Manor.
For all we know, it could be.
If you
Well,
guys like
yeah.
sneak into the mansion at night and like go in the door and they offer you wine, then I think it becomes more believable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like if you then just fight your way through it like we did.
Yeah, but fighting all
Pretty
the
much.
Kuru and then walking in, yeah, it's awkward.
There was like no reason to believe them in or out of character.
Awkward is
Like
fine,
you guys know the situation we're in right now. Like, I don't think you do.
Like, are you deaf? Like, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Jane
we're murder
has
hobos.
just.
I mean, you should be fleeing.
Well, but I mean, they also don't care that crazy stuff happens outside because the reason they're here, they're much too fervent about it to.
Yeah,
Act
and weird
otherwise.
shit happens here all the time anyway, probably.
Yeah, you don't see anything that would alert you, Sister Maria, in this room. It looks like some time ago, people might have taken their meals here, but it seems like it hasn't happened recently.
Okay, go back down to the trapdoor, unless we find something in the next room.
I'm just gonna move you there then. You're at the trapdoor. You go down the trapdoor.
I open the trapdoor, and I see
Okay.
down.
You see down.
And
You
I
see
to the
stairs.
bottom. I see stairs. Okay. I'll cast light. I'll go down the stairs.
Okay. Then I'm assuming everyone goes down.
Yes.
I am looking for traps on
move
all
all
of
of
the
you.
stairs.
Sister Maria, you don't notice anything that looks like a trap, and you go down the stairs to find this place.
Is this the trapdoor?
Yep.
Okay. That's why we're all squished in. I want a perception. Make
Okay.
sure, like, no funky things are at the door. Obvious weird shit. I'm gonna bring my dodo, back to my mind. So water just comes back to my body, I guess.
Okay. It just, yep, vanishes. You check the doors, and you don't think they're trapped. And they don't seem to be locked.
Okay. I nod to Sister.
I open the door.
This token is not updated as my correct token.
Yeah, it was the previous ones I had down here.
I have a bunch of burn. Is it possible you can grab my other token?
Yeah, I'll go grab it. I'll go grab the ones from the other, whatchamacallit, the other map.
Okay.
Just copy and paste them. So you may go temporary blind for a second. There you go.
Sweet. Okay.
Alright, you open the door. You see this room. Does this room look familiar?
Not to me.
Really?
Yeah, that looks familiar.
Sister Maria has been here, but Mantis hasn't. I was, you know, over Discord and not on Roll20.
Have we been
Oh,
through this?
right. Oh gosh, that's right. How weird.
So I'm gonna let somebody else pick the lead. I kind of want to smash face into the person that's in the Pharasma temple.
What was
Because
in
I
this?
believe
I
she's
don't know.
up to no good.
What was in this room to the left again? I don't remember. Like,
I don't know, you can try it, check it out.
I remember what was in this room over here. I'm sure that she's not there anymore. That was in the previous day. There's actually a light up here too still, right? Is that still there?
Yeah, it's a lantern.
Okay, it's still glowing. Is this like a mundane lantern? Like, how is it still glowing?
Yeah, it's a mundane
Somebody-
lantern.
Did somebody reignite it? It should have burnt out by now,
Maybe.
right?
It looks like it's burning off of oil.
Maybe it just has a lot of oil and takes a long time to burn.
Do we want to try to talk
Well, I'm
to
gonna
the
try to
guy
tell.
that she was trying to talk to?
Perhaps, I don't know if we are prepared to do that today.
Oh, right. I have no idea how to do that.
Do we want to check to see if this woman is still there? I can't imagine that she would be.
I'm gonna listen at the door.
You listen at the door.
Gives me the creeps.
Oh, let me get more creepy music. Let me make the music creepier. There we go. You check the door, Sister Maria, and it doesn't seem like there's anything dangerous about them or unusual, but they are locked. Do you do anything about that?
Give me 15 minutes to prepare a spell.
Very well, we will do that.
Alright. Cormac's okay with that. He's ready. He still has lots of his spells. So, 15 minutes goes by. You prepare it.
I cast 9.
Roll your caster level check. Ooh, you max it. Easy. The doors unlock and swing open.
Is she in there?
No, she left as I suspected.
Oh, good.
I'm sure that whatever she was looking for, she found.
I hope not.
This elongated subterranean hall is decorated throughout with finely wrought Pharasman symbols, which culminate in a 7-foot-high bas relief of the goddess's face on the south wall. Against the other walls, whose surfaces are riddled with burial recesses, sit 7 sarcophagi, 4 sealed and 3 uncovered. So these are the sealed sarcophagi, and then the ones up here are unsealed.
Which she was standing at the north one, right? Or the one I'm standing next to?
She was standing at the north one.
I walk up to it, and it's sealed. Does it have like a name or anything? Any indication of who?
Look at that one.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there is... Oh, no, never mind. Okay, so you're looking at that one, and it says... This one is unmarked.
Okay. I guess I look up wide-eyed everybody else, and she was talking to a no-name. I don't understand.
Are any of the sarcophagi marked?
Yes, some of them are. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are marked.
Do any of them have women's names?
Some of them do.
I'm going to look for Lulz's mother, who died of a strange disease, and her brother wanted to have an investigation into that.
These are the names you find on the sarcophagi. Hazerton Lowles III, 4631 to 4694. Gordell Brigandslayer Lowles II, 4589 to 4655. Ulunda Lowles, 4602 to 4661. I think it's pronounced Cyril
there?
Lowles, 4593 to 4659, and Ellistor Lowles, 4672 to 4693. And yes, you notice that none of them are his mother.
The third is his father, right?
Yes, Count Hazerton Lowles III
So he's the fourth.
is his father.
Right.
He's the fourth.
Is that sarcophagus open?
No, it is not.
Unless somebody objects, I would like to check out the sarcophagus.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe this is one of the uncovered ones. These three up here are uncovered.
Oh. You said Hasterton Lowles III. So this is uncovered.
This one is uncovered, but it doesn't have Hazerton Lowles III. I think his is down here in one of these.
Okay.
Because
Then
he's one of the
I'm
older ones.
I'm going to ask if people, if anybody objects to me uncovering Hasterton Lowles III's sarcophagus.
Is it... Not that I object, but why? This is Kudu.
I want to see if there's anything strange about his corpse. Or his remains.
Oh. I'll stay over here.
Because Hasterton Laws the Fourth claims that his father and mother died of the same disease. So I will open the sarcophagus.
Okay, you do. You slide it open. There's a scraping of stone, and inside you find a skeletonized body dressed in finery fitting the late Count Hazerton Lowles III.
And he's skeletonized.
Yes.
Are there any, like, noticeable bone deformity?
You do not think so. This looks like a normal skeleton.
Okay. If nobody else wants to take a look, I will cover it back up and say my prayers, asking forgiveness for disrespecting the dead.
I'm still curious about the unmarked one.
Does Cormac have any spell slots open?
Like to just put stuff into?
Yeah, like speak with dead.
I am unsure on that. He only sent me like the list of spells he does have.
I see.
That he does have prepared. I guess he says he wasn't prepared to speak with dead things today. And I think that's a 3rd level spell, right?
Yeah, he has access. I think he already did it today. He wasn't
But
prepared to do it twice today.
he has Bestow Curse and Searing Light, which I think are the only 2 3rd level spells he has just even by available spell slot.
Isn't Bestow Curse 2nd level?
No, it's 3rd level. Does anybody do anything else in here?
I'll detect magic.
Alright, you start to detect magic, and aside from what you guys are wearing, you aren't detecting any magic.
Okay.
But everybody can give me a perception.
You want that in addition to my multiple perception rolls in here?
This is a new one.
Okay.
For noticing, this is a reaction. Kudu, Jane, Fingrim, and Sister Maria. Hold on, no. That was the 17 for the new one. Let's see what Cormac gets. It's pretty good perception. I just didn't roll super good. Okay, so it's just Kudu, Jane, and Fingrim. You guys hear this like faint but echoey sound of footsteps that are getting louder and closer.
I pull out my sword and
Do you guys do
pull
anything?
and I kind of try to hide around this corner and look over and like see if I can maybe see someone coming around the corner.
Okay. Jane, do you do anything? And Kudu?
Up.
God, I'm like a ninja today with my -2 stealth score.
Wait, where did we hear this?
Well, you're hearing it in this room.
In the
As for
room.
where it's coming from, you aren't quite sure. It's faint,
Okay.
almost like you were hearing it through the walls.
Jane will whip out her gun and just sort of
I'll
look
actually
around.
exit the room and stand behind Cormac.
Okay.
What's that?
People who can still see into the room see this. So, Fingrim, I assume you're hiding behind this one of these sarcophagi.
I'm trying to like peek around the corner as well, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're stealthing though.
Yeah.
So you guys see you see in here from down here this bas relief of the goddess face. That wall swivels.
Oh, of course.
Oh dear.
And carrying a body walks this person.
Oh. Oh.
She the lady who was listening to them?
Yes, your character would recognize her as the person you talked to before.
Yep.
And she
I
just kind of
remember
lets the
'cause
body
she's
like
kinda
flop
pretty.
onto
Well, the
the
tokens.
ground as she sees some of you.
There's like this little tiny wave from Kudu behind everybody. Hi.
Hey.
Yeah. Don't hurt me.
And she lets out a raspy
hi,
sigh
doggy.
and remarks, You five have an annoying tendency to keep showing up in places that you shouldn't.
It's a talent of ours. Actually, I don't say that. I'm hiding.
You can't see me.
She did say U4, right?
She said 5.
Oh, never mind. I was hoping maybe she doesn't know. She's like, U4. She like forgot about me. She just forgot about me. I was hoping. There was a chance. I'm being super stealthy, guys.
You want to cast protection from evil? Okay,
May
you
I do
can do
so?
that. So she looks at the rest of you, and she says, Whatever you're looking for, you're not going to find it here, so you might as well leave.
You hear Kudu speak up. He left. Why are you still here?
I don't believe you.
She says, I have unfinished business.
Like what? I see you have a body.
And she says, well, corpses, you'd be surprised to know, are full of information.
Yeah, I found out. She, like, accidentally gets kind of excited about it.
So, if you'll be excusing me, I need you all to leave.
That's not gonna happen this time.
Can we listen?
She has to look at Sister Maria Kudu as Sister Maria has her attention now.
Oh, yeah.
With that simply, with Sister Maria saying no. And she says that I think you'll find that it's in your best interest to leave.
I'm sure it's in your best interest that we leave. But that's not gonna happen. There's a
You're not
cleansing
here
that
to-
must happen.
She says you're not here to steal anything from the sarcophagi.
No.
I'm just trying to figure out
Oh.
who I am.
She says this new you is very different from the person I knew before.
And, not that we have time to do this tonight, but, I'm openly hostile to her.
Well, I mean,
Well, you're
depends
gonna
if you
attack
do
her?
anything.
Yeah, like, I would, like, go and start attacking her pretty soon here.
But
What?
well,
But
let's
she's-
see when that
Sister's
happens.
gonna take a surprise
Because
attack.
she's starting to like actually not fight us, right? Like since we said we're not here to steal, or is she still seems like she's trying to kick us out?
It's well, I mean, she's trying to
Because it
kick
seems
you
like
out
she's
with words.
yeah, but it does.
But she's
But it does
also-
seem like she's warming to us a little bit. So it seems kind of like this is like, aha, this is when we want her attack. Like that seems weird to me, but
Well, it sounded like she was surprised that we weren't gonna. Well, he wasn't gonna do something that perhaps he normally would have.
right. That's what I'm saying. That's why it seems like a weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's if you do, then I guess you do.
No, like, earlier in the day we had a like, not today, but, in-game today, not
Yeah.
out-of-game today, we had a conversation with Father Reinhardt, and, Sister Maria came to the conclusion that we should, kick this woman out of this, Pharasman sanctuary.
Hmm.
And Sister Maria intended to do that by force.
I gotcha. Okay.
So, in the name of Pharasma, you can get Kudu on board for that.
She looks to you, Sister Maria, and she says, whatever you're going by now, the old you would have approached a situation like this much more carefully and not so recklessly. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes. I don't believe a word of what this character says. Even if
She
she's spinning
continues.
partial truths.
Even knowing that I know about all of you and you remember nothing, of me.
Yeah, sucks.
Yep.
It's not fair, and I feel like maybe you had something to do with it. Or you certainly didn't stop it. And perhaps you can even
She
tell
says,
us
I see
more.
Kudu hasn't lost her exceptional perception.
She cocks her head to the side, like, huh? Okay.
You were always one to have a good eye and ear, Kudu.
Yeah, well, apparently I'm good at art too.
She says, yes. And you could all just... She says you could go back and paint things. And that would be better than joining your foolish friend here. She motions towards Sister Maria.
I think Sister wants his surprise action.
Yeah, she sees you raising like your hand with that book, and she tells you, Sister Maria, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I'm only trying to... I'm saying this in your best interest.
Do you know what happened to us?
She says, I do.
We know what happened to us.
We don't know the specifics of what happened.
We know quite a lot. We just don't know who
Yeah,
we
we
were
do.
still. Like, we don't know
I would like to know
who we were, how we got.
everything. Like, where is this poet?
Do you say that out loud?
We know that.
Yeah. Where?
She looks to you, Sister Maria, where indeed? Enlighten us.
In the realm of dreams. The Dreamlands.
There was a name for it. I can't. Dang it.
She says, I see you've been doing some research. I'll congratulate you on that. But then you should know why raising your hand against me is so foolish. Nobody says anything?
I'm still hiding. She hasn't said anything to me, so...
In that case,
Who are
she...
you?
She says you can call me Worleye. She says I wouldn't want you to forget me a second time.
What role do you
Initiative?
play in our lives?
She says it... I was a guide.
Some guide she was.
Guide to what? to end up in an insane asylum?
She says, that wasn't my intent. That was the count.
What was your intent?
To see you safely to the Mad Poet. And I did my job.
We.
Yep. I'm not talking to her anymore.
Oh. What's your surprise action? Start it.
I mean, I'm a go move up, and I believe that I can make a standard action charge here.
Oh.
Yes, she is within range.
I'm actually not going to give you a surprise round. As soon as we're ready to go to initiatives, everyone's going to roll.
Right.
Well,
I
to
mean,
see
you can't really
who
get a surprise round
acts
if she's
before the other person.
already there, like aware of everybody. Maybe if you were hidden like me, I could maybe get a surprise
But
round.
if you're declaring to me that your intent is to charge, then
My intent is to charge. I am done with this conversation.
Cliffhanger. Next session.
Okay.
Start combat.
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna have to start combat next session.
Alright. Well, I mean, Kudu's kind of neutral about this situation. Like, she has her feelings, but, like, I don't know. This lady's not hostile to her, so. Guide is a good word. And she got us to wherever we were supposedly the Mad Poet, so good for her. She succeeded at her
Yeah,
job.
which was, she probably knew she was leading us to a trap, even if we didn't.
Yeah, well, that's why I was asking intent. Didn't quite get that out of her.
And I'm assuming the worst.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, how much XP did we get out of this session?
1400.
It was 1400.
I was just checking to make sure there was nothing else.
I'm really excited though, because next session, I don't think we'll finish the book, but we'll probably come really close to it.
Alright.
You guys are very close to finishing this book. And this encounter is working out very, very well.
Dang. We're passing Kingmaker. Oh well.
Well, I mean, we've missed how many games of
It's a
Kingmaker?
nightmare. It's been bad. It's been bad.
And Pluto's missed, like, Pluto hasn't had a character for like 2 sessions.
3?
Yeah. It's
Three
alright, I
sessions.
have a
And I know it's
character
work.
now.
Yeah.
I don't blame work or blame you or begrudge the
No,
work.
it's just it's a
oh
bummer.
my god. And then I'm gonna be out for 2 Saturdays because
Oh
I'm going to
gosh.
Sweden.
Yeah. Kingmaker's a dying race. No, dying campaign. It's not gonna die, but it's having a struggle right now.
Well, I mean, we probably should recruit another player, honestly.
Well, I asked Derek. That didn't work out.
But yeah, we're done with this game for today. I'll see you guys next week on this one.